Welcome to week 4 of 7. We're almost halfway there. Last week we got through the middle of part 2 of the textbook, the quantity takeoff. This is where we measure the type and quantity of materials by count, linear distance, volume, or whatever the unit might be. This week we're going to finish that up by covering chapters 13 through 18. So as you saw last week, a lot of the equations start to repeat themselves, and that's also going to be the case this week. You're going to spend more time practicing how to use Excel, how to set up quantity takeoff equations, and how to format the cells. This is all going to be imperative as you get more and more fluent in Excel. You'll also notice that the chapters are sometimes short, about 4 to 5 pages, and just cover the basic information. As we move through the assignments and the exercises, you should also notice that I tried not to ask you to identify materials that aren't specifically listed in the plans or easily explained through the examples in the textbook. For example, some of the plumbing and HVAC estimates might require a working knowledge of those systems, such as the drain waste vent system that you won't necessarily get from the book. Like last week, this week has 2 assignments, and you're going to work on measuring, quantifying, and identifying plumbing, HVAC, and site work. You're going to need to scale the drawing with a ruler in some cases, and you're going to also need to cross-reference information from the specs, plans, and details to complete your estimate. For example, you may need to cross-reference an architectural drawing with maybe a plumbing drawing to understand what each room is used for or what fixtures are going in each room. You'll use the plumbing drawing to measure the length of the pipe that's needed, and then you're going to have to check the specs to understand what type of product needs to be purchased. As we move into the next part, Module 5, we'll actually start taking those quantities and putting cost to the data. And you'll see that I've been walking you through the steps of putting an estimate together using the plans and specs that came with your textbook. This is similar to what a contractor or subcontractor might do when putting a proposal together. Again, plan ahead, and please don't wait until Sunday to start your work. Thanks again, and have a great week.